I don't know. Are we live? I don't even know how to tell. Okay, so I'm going to assume that we're live. If anybody's out there, let me know. But I have to start with a song, you guys. And what better song than a song about a living room? Are you seeing me yet? I got somebody here to check to see if they see me. Nope, no live. Should be live. Oh, no, I got 7 people on. For some reason, you're not getting it. If you're there, yes, Sheila sees me. Yay. Okay, so now we got it. Oh, no, but I have to start with the song. Okay, and this is a really pretty song. Okay. A milk crate coffee table, a ragged, worn-out, lazy boy from the Goodwill store, and not much more. And this 22-inch TV, and curtains made of bed sheets, and a bucket on the floor. 'Cause when it rains, it pours. Front to back, it's 400 square feet. That's what you get when you tell him you need a little living room and some space to breathe. I can spend my Friday nights now doing what I please, and it's mine, all mine. But honestly, I can't figure out just what to do with all this living room. Okay, guys, welcome to my living room. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Let's see, who do we have here? So, hey, Sheila, Nancy, Deanna, Teresa, Marsha, Lori, Teresa, Gold Canyon Golf Cars. I wonder who that is. Jean C, Sharon Marcus. Oh my gosh. So, hey, this is so exciting. Okay, guys, behind me is my living room wall. But I have to tell you something. They won't let me do a live with my phone till I get 1,000 subscribers. So I have to do it on my laptop. So that means right now you're just seeing a portion of it. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, I want to tell you guys that you are so welcome to ask me questions. If it's too personal, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not comfortable answering that, but please feel free to ask me questions. And I am so excited to show you guys on this wall what is Dollar Tree. By the way, I doubt there's anybody new here, but just in case, welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy, and today we're doing my first live, and it's a reveal of my amazing living room wall. All right, so, hey, Salma, how are you? Okay, guys, I'm going to pick up my laptop, and I'm going to walk forward and give you sort of a larger view of this. So let me just tell you guys all a little bit. I downsized. I'm looking at the screen so I can see. Which way are we going? Do you guys see that? So, is that not cool? All right, so this is what happened. I downsized. I was in a much larger home, and I downsized because it was just too much house. I didn't need that much house. But I have so many amazing knickknacks and memorabilia and stuff that I was like, where am I going to put it all? Like, I have to put it somewhere. And so I did this crate wall. So we're going to walk up to the crate wall so I can show you guys just a little bit more. Like, I had to put a stool on a container to get the camera up high enough. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of go like this and just sort of show you guys, but what I want you to notice is how many Dollar Tree things you're gonna pick out of this wall. There are so many, it's insane. Like, like I made that, and that over there, I can't point at that. I mean, there's so many Dollar Tree things on this wall, and it is literally a wall of crates. So how stinking cool. Do you guys like it? Just tell me, do you like it? I love it. I totally love it. And I'm going to turn this way just a little bit too. Then I have one cabinet that's right there. It's got all like my antique china in it. That's a Mason chair, by the way. Random long story that I got from American Pickers, that TV show. So, okay. So I'm going to like walk back here and just point out a few things. So you guys, I don't want to hit the stool. This is Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I'm like, there's the Dollar Tree, all the greenery. This I made. You guys remember that on my thing? The books, there's a ton. Those are all Dollar Tree books. These, do you remember when I did the lavender? So the lavender crafts are Dollar Tree. We got Dollar Tree greenery up there. And this down here, I don't know if we're down low enough, but Down here, this Dollar Tree, I made it. Do you remember when I made this Dollar Tree? This is Dollar Tree back there. I just hauled those things. And if we go this way, way up on top there, the home sign, Dollar Tree, I made that. Lavender's Dollar Tree. What else is Dollar Tree? These right here. Oh, now we're not alone. I'll say hi. Up there in the very top, there's all the some of the lavender stuff that I made. So many Dollar Tree things, Dollar Tree greenery. Do you guys remember when I made that for Valentine's? And oh, you guys can see my guy now. He didn't think about that. So Dollar Tree, so many Dollar Tree things. And it's been so much fun to fill up all the nooks and crannies. There's still more that's going to go on this wall because every place that there's a space, like I'll hang little photos and stuff in the open spaces. Like down here, you can see that space right there. That's all going to get filled in with pictures and stuff. And I got YouTube on, but we're getting a glare from the windows. Okay, so that's the living room wall, you guys. I'm so excited. Let me see what you guys are saying. So Cheryl, you were in the Dollar Tree. Of course you were. Like, it's Sunday. It's a great day to go to the Dollar Tree. I'm not. I'm here. Okay, so I really hope you guys like that. All right, let's see. Selma, thank you very much. So the wall of crates, by the way, I have to tell you guys, I was Pinterest surfing, actually, and I saw something. It wasn't quite like this. It was more like they were just doing books. And so I was like, wait, I need to maximize all of my space in this house because it's smaller. And so I just did a twist on that. But what I'm going to point out is, see how every once in a while there's a crooked one? Like, can you see that crooked one right there? That was my guy's idea. I was just putting him up and he would, attach him to the wall. And he goes, well, what about doing one crooked? And I went, yes, because then it added some different dimension to it. It's a great way to put books and so on and so forth. So anyway, so this is the amazing living room wall. I'm going to tell you the other thing about it, you guys, is it makes your space out from the wall really narrow. So instead of having something really bulky coming into the room, it opened it up to give me more square footage on the stamp of the room and not taking it out. Okay, now let's go. Nancy, we need more crates. Nancy, who's on here, is my friend who took me crate shopping. I think she thought I was insane, but we went everywhere looking for crates. Anyway, so hi, Allie, how are you? Sharon Marcus, smart guy. Yes, he's a very, of course, yeah. Wait, I thought I had his ring. I thought I had the ring on that he gave me for my birthday. No, but I'll have to show that to you guys someday. All right. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm so happy you guys are here. This is the first live. I don't know how long we'll be on here because I don't want to keep everybody on for too long. But ask away if you have questions. I will gladly answer them. Or if you want me to give you any craft ideas or anything else like that, or anything back here that you might have a question about. All right, so let's go. Thanks, Cheryl. Loves the well. It's amazing. Thank you. Allie says, hi. Hi, Madeline. How are you? Happy Sunday. It was Kathy. It was a real collaboration with my guy. And my guy, when we were putting the wall up, he said, you should really lay them out and see how they're going to look. And I'm like, no, I'm really kind of an on the fly. I'm going to visually do what's appealing to my eye. And so I'd hold him up and then I'd be like, no. And he kept getting up and down off the couch. And every time it was like, and I'd be like, no, never mind, not yet. But so he was very patient, and it really only took us like a day to get them all up. But then to fill them is really what was very time consuming. So yeah, that's it. How are all the crates attached? Super good question. So we took each crate. If you look in the crates, you'll see there's one screw. So he did really long screws into them, and we weren't too concerned with making sure that we were in a stud with each one of them because they actually have an effect of holding themselves up. Does that make sense? They're like the weights on top of each crate, and it's been amazing. It's been fine. So it was fairly easy, actually. Let's see. How did you meet your guy? You just always seem so happy. Oh, Cheryl, we are. So this is okay, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I think you all know I was a widow. So in July of 2017, I lost my husband, and we were only married for 7 years. and because it was a second marriage for both of us, and he was a wonderful man, and I loved him very much. But God gives us a journey, and all we can do is follow that journey. And so I'm one of these people that I believe happiness happens if you allow it to, and I have a lot of faith. And so I was just really quickly dove straight into my grief and learned how to deal with it, and so on and so forth. Okay, now jump forward. And then the 2 years, I guess 2 years after that, I'm trying to remember now the time frame, there's a local bar here where I go sing karaoke. And I went in there all the time. And this one night, the owners of the bar, who never sit at this one side of the bar, were down at that bar, and she's a friend of mine. I was down there talking to him, and I sat in a stool, and it turns out it was his stool, and he'd gone to the bathroom. And when he came back from the bathroom, my friend goes, "You're in his stool." And I turned around, and he's drop dead gorgeous. And I went, "Oh, do you want your stool back?" And he goes, "Well, I can share." And I was like, Anyway, this bar is attached to a hotel. Sorry to make this really long. And so I assumed he was a hotel guest because I'd never seen him before. I know everybody in this. It's a pretty small area. I know everybody. And he said, "No, I just moved here." And I went, "Oh, well, lucky for you, I'm the welcoming committee." And the rest is history. And actually, I turned him away, though, because he was 10 years younger. And I said, "No, you're too young." But he didn't go away. So now here we are. And he's a really wonderful man. You guys get to meet him at 1,000 subscribers, by the way. So there's that. Okay. So hi, Crystal. How are you? Thank you, Amy. I love my wall. Are the items glued, or are they their free form? So Wanda, yes, they are just on their free form. First of all, I want the ability to move them and so on and so forth, and not necessarily have them. Oh my God, he brought me the ring to show. I said, "Oh, I don't have his ring on." I showed him your ring. Hold on. So Wanda, they are all on there, just free form. And obviously I want the ability to switch it out and to add in like a holiday decor and stuff. This is my grandma Frances. And so, yeah, they are. And one of the greatest things about a wall like this, I got to tell you guys, you sit on your couch, you're never going to get tired of looking at it, and something new will pop out at you every time. It's like a wall full of amazing memories is really what it is. Okay, so okay. God loved him. That's how I deal with my daughter. Oh, Sharon, you lost a child. That's right. I did know that. So grief is a very interesting journey, and it's different for everybody, but we just all have to be open. Here's what I'm going to say. This is going to be really serious, guys. Sorry, I'm not normally very serious, but when I walked my husband through his death, I will say I have 4 children, and I said, God let me bring 4 souls into this world, but it was a real honor to send 1 soul back. So I looked at the journey with him as just kind of a gift, because we're all going to die, and I got to be there with him. So, but it was beautiful. I don't want to cry, so we're not going to talk about that anymore. I love the walleye tattoo. You have a grandma, Frances, too. Amy, does she spell hers with an I, though? Does your Frances spell hers with an I, Amy? Because mine was an E. And if the rule is, I have a daughter, Frances, too. The rule is E is for her, I is for him. But I know a lot of people spell it different ways. Okay, wedding date is November 13th, Crystal. You guys are all going to see that. Look at this beautiful ring that he gave me for my birthday. It's sterling silver, and I can't remember what the stone is, but I absolutely love it. I'm like kind of a chunky, gaudy. I like big pieces of jewelry. So, okay, wedding date is November 13th. We're doing a pirate wedding. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to the channel, you haven't seen anything, it's going to be pirate, and that's just because we're crazy. And why have any like white wedding? Because that's dumb. So we're going to do it in our backyard, and we love Captain Morgan, not in a bad way, in a fun social way. And so we're just, I don't know why did we come up with the pirate theme? I don't know how we came up with it, but we decided to. All right. I love the holiday. I might try it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Amy, Amy, what's your middle name? My middle name is Frances. So I don't know if I got named after that. Okay. Cheryl, thanks. It is a sweet story. And I just went through it really fast. It's actually, there's so many more parts to it that are just hysterical. Okay, what made you decide to do a pirate wedding? So, Sheila, I really think it was that we drank, I like Captain Morgan, and I'm humorous if you guys don't know that. So I'm always like, arg. And we went down in Bisbee, Arizona, they have something called Pirate Weekend. It's really just a drunk fest where all these people dress like pirates. But we went down there with some friends of ours, and we were like, oh, this is so fun. And I think from there, we just like, let's just have a pirate wedding. So that's what we're doing. We need some thumbs up. Thank you. Beth is your middle name. Oh, Amy. Yeah, my daughter's middle name is Beth. I have a Dorothy Beth. So, but I'm Amy Francis. So, and then my oldest daughter is Francis. Hey, Sharon, Marcus, you're always asking names. There, I threw a few out for you. My children, I have old-fashioned names for my kids. So I have Francis, Dorothy, Emma, and George. They're all old-fashioned names. Okay, are you dressing as a pirate? Absolutely. That's the best part. I get to dress like a wench. I'm like, we have gone and purchased. We went last year after Halloween. We went to every Halloween store like the day after, and everything was 50% off. And we bought all these obnoxious pirate things. So we are. Oh, Jean, you're in Tucson. Yeah, Jean, we go down Tucson all the time. Anyway, so we went and bought like all this. They thought we were insane. I think we went to all the, Halloween spirit stores, and we bought all these crazy, anything that was, skull and crossbows and blah, 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 blah. And we bought really cool pirate hats for each of us to wear. We bought clip-on earrings for everybody to wear and patches for everybody to wear at the wedding. So we're a little crazy. All of our friends say we're the same kind of weird, which is probably very true. We are the same kind of weird. But anyway, okay. So let's see how many we've got 31 of you on here. Love the pirate theme. So do I, Madeline. It's going to be fun. All right. So let's see. What other questions? Are there pirate witches or are they pirate ladies? They're wenches, Sharon Marcus. A pirate girl is a wench. And he's just a pirate, I think. Spiced rum. Yes. So we are doing spiced rum. Did you guys watch my haul the other day when I got the little bottles that said sand from my favorite beach? I really am seriously considering trying to find glass bottles with a cork in it that I can do a specialized spiced rum drink in. So I literally, this morning, the grocery store called me. This is a funny story. I went to the grocery store like a week and a half ago, and they had Captain Morgan on sale for $21.99 for the big bottle. But if you bought two, you got $8 off, which made him $17.99, which is a good buy. So I'm like, we need to buy them for the wedding. So I go into the store and I'm like, can I get a rain check? Because they didn't have enough. I need 6 cases. 6 cases. So they called me this morning. It's like, did you really want 6 cases? You know that's 36 bottles. And I go, yeah, yes, I do. We're doing a wedding. And we want to do like a specialty rum, drink thing. And I was thinking the little bottles would be so cute to serve them in. Thanks, Sharon. I'm glad you like the wall. You're going to make a beautiful, thanks. I don't know that I'm really going for beauty that day. My daughter's going to be my maid of honor, and I told her she has to dress like a mermaid. So there's that. I don't know. It'll just be fun. And we have a pool, so we keep talking about putting a plank out, walking out on the plank. Who knows? I don't know. All right. We should probably stop talking about wedding stuff. But when I do get married, you guys, obviously I'm going to do a video on it and show. I actually halfway thought maybe I should do a live of my wedding. Might be too much. Could be too much. So anyway, so this is the beautiful living room wall. I am going to reveal other parts of the house as we finish it. So let me just tell you guys really quickly that story. So we were in a house twice the size of this, but it was like, God, it's too much house. It's time to move. And it was time for him and I to get a place that was ours. So we purchased a smaller home, and now we're downsizing. And so this is what happens when you downsize. You find ways. So it's taken a while to start to put things away. Everything is still in boxes. Like right in front of me, there's a wall in the entryway, and it's just full of unpacked, all of my artwork and anything that hung on the walls. And it's just there, like waiting, like where am I going to put it and how am I going to put it? And then throw in the mix that I'm making crafts every week, because that was a smart thing to do. So I also need to do a reveal of the backyard because we had all this work done on that, and I will do that in a couple of weeks. Okay, can't wait to see the wedding. I can't either. Captain Morgan is a mellow drink. Sharon, do you drink Captain Morgan? Like, is that, Sharon Marcus, is that something that you drink? I only like Captain Morgan with lime. It has to have lime in it. Diet Coke and lime. Also good with these, though. I think I've told you guys that before. Sparkling ice with Captain Morgan. There's none in here. You can tell by the color. I can't fool you. I'm not on here drinking. Although I did think about it. I should make a drink. I should have told you guys all. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, Wanda, you're right. I bought some of those. So Wanda said the Dollar Tree has the little bottles. They're kind of like shaped like little pirate items on the top shelf. Yeah, I bought a few for my wedding. I totally forgot about those. But I wonder if there'd be drink safety. Like if they're, I don't know, what do you call that when they have to be I don't even know. Do you like my hat? Thank you very much, Allie. You know what, Allie? I'm a hat girl. I love hats. I wear them all the time. And I think some people think I'm crazy. That and headbands. I always feel like I'm somewhat making a fashion statement for a woman of my age, because I think most of us get to this age and we just sort of give up. No, not me. Like, I'm still gonna, and I don't have, I've never had thick hair. It's like I've always had super, super thin hair. So I've always been sort of like, you know, ways to enhance, accessorize my head, because my hair doesn't do such a great job. So I always wear hats. I love hats. Are you a hat girl too? Oh, yeah. Food safe. Thank you, Christy. It's like, what, BPA? Yes, I like BPA. So I need to find out if those would be, as if they are, Wanda, you are correct. Those would make great little, just the little tiny bottle things. So anyway, so did you guys like that song I sung when I opened? I like literally 20 minutes before I was going live, I was like, I should have a song. I don't have a song. And so I Googled a song that was about a living room, and it's by Dylan Scott. It's called Living Room. It's a great song. So everybody should listen to that one, because it's really, really good. Dylan Scott. And I don't know any other Dylan Scott songs, but so anyway, I thought it was a good song. All right. What else? What do you guys want to know? Don't ask me what I weigh. Well, I would tell you. You already know I'm 57. What else do you want to know? 5'8". I don't know. You guys have to tell me. So let's see. We're probably not going to stay on this live very long, because there's really not much to. I was figuring about 30 minutes. So if you do have any more questions, send them to me. And then you missed it online, Cheryl. Oh, do you have a picture of your mom on your living room wall? Wanda, I don't. I did not have a good relationship with my mom. And no, I don't. I happen to have her family Bible and a few mementos that were from her, but my mom had some very deep mental issues. So have 911 on speed dial if you in the pool. Yeah, we're very good swimmers. Yeah. How many of you have a pool? Do you guys like pools? Pool for me is like the thing. I can't own a home unless it has a pool. I just have to have a pool. I didn't have Wanda, you didn't either? Yeah. You know, sometimes life just doesn't give us the parents we want. But then I always think, I don't know, the journey brought me to where I am. So whatever I learned from that relationship, I think in the end paid off for me. So I'm okay with that. It is kind of what it is. And she did teach me, she taught me, you know, faith in God. My roots are definitely from what she taught me there. Long Islands are the best. Oh, Teresa, I can't do those. They knock me on my hiney. Like, I really cannot. Do I have siblings? Yes, Sharon. I'm one of 5. I'm number 4 of 5 children. One is deceased. His name was George, which is why I have a son named George. And so there was a lot of kids. And then I had 4 children, which I always joke. And I said, yeah, I should have stopped at 2. It's a joke. My kids get it. They laugh at it. You wish you had a pool. Oh, if you live 10 minutes from the beach, Amy, you're fine. Where do you live that you live 10 minutes from the beach? I grew up in Santa Monica, California, so I was a beach girl. Maybe that's why I have to have a pool, because I was a beach girl. Anybody? Amy, do you live like on the East Coast or the West Coast? Oh, Florida. Oh, so you definitely have a beach and a lot of weather too, and down there in Pensacola. I have a lot of people from Sharon's from Florida too, right? Sharon Marcus, aren't you Florida also? Yeah, where are you guys all from? Like, I'm in Arizona. I'm in the greater Tucson area. I mean, greater Phoenix area, sorry. Jean, I think, said she was from Tucson. Where are all of you from? So Sharon Marcus, I know you're Florida. Amy, you're Florida. Wanda, where are you in? Sheila's all over the country because she does a tractor trailer. So she's everywhere. I don't know where all you people are from, though. And, Sharon's in Miami. Crystal's in Iowa. Sarah, are you on here? Didn't I see you? Sarah Sakura used to be one of my employees. I know she's in Iowa. Crystal, where are you in Iowa? And Teresa, do Michael Jackson or Tina Turner? Teresa, I will do Tina Turner because I love rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yeah, do that. Wisconsin's amazing. I actually totally love the Midwest. Greenville, South Carolina, Indiana. Gold Canyon, Indiana, Arizona, Tampa Bay. Oh, you lived in San Francisco, Selma. I actually love San Francisco. I grew up in I grew up in California. I moved to Iowa in 2003, and I lived in Iowa for 15 years, and then moved to Arizona. California. Oh, Diana, I know where you are, in Colton, California. I lived in Covina, California for a while. So Oregon, Cracker Jackie. Oregon's a beautiful state. It's so pretty. As a kid, we went and visited Oregon quite a bit. So how many of you have been to Arizona? Anybody ever been here when it's 117 degrees outside? It's really warm actually today outside. It's been really warm. And we have something called monsoons in Arizona. So we're coming into the monsoon area. When we have a monsoon, I'm going to do a video to play you guys just because it's insane when they happen. The amount of rainfall that comes down is just insane. But then after a monsoon, you have to be really careful because then that's when all the rattlesnakes come out because they get washed out of their holes and all that. So, but the monsoons are incredibly beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there's that. Anyway, let's see. Any more questions? We're getting down to about 26 minutes here, so we'll do about 30. I'm so excited, you guys. This is actually a really, really fun thing. Oh, yeah, Sheila, you're in North Carolina. But you drive all over, Sheila, so you're kind of all over the country a lot. Do you guys want to see? So this is, I have photos on this wall. There's a couple of my daughters. There's me and one of my daughters. I can't really see what I'm showing you guys. There's grandchildren. I'm such a nut about my grandkids. And by the way, you guys, photography is one of the things that I do a whole bunch of. I just did my grandson's graduation photos. Wait, there's my guy. He was in the Navy. And he tap dances. Well, he did. As a kid, he was a tap dancer. So he's like my tap dancing sailor. I'm like, I'm going to marry Gene Kelly. It's like, anyway, it's just funny. All right. So let's see. What's this Tuesday and Thursday craft? Great question, Sharon. So, Diana, your brother lives in Prescott Valley. Sure. I literally just went through all my crafts the other day, and I still have leftover patriotic, and I still have leftover nautical that I can do. And so I think I'm actually going to do some just easy patriotics, and maybe a couple nautical on Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's going to be patriotic and nautical or just the other, but I want to get through those because I have some boho stuff and whatnot I want to do. And I still have a tier tray I really want to do. And I have this amazing piece that I want to do that's all houses. So I don't know. I think it's going to be patriotic on Tuesday again, because 4th of July is coming in. I just want to get those done. Grandkids are the best, Cheryl. You have 18 grandchildren? Oh my gosh. I have 6. Number 6 was just born. Wow. Oh, bye, Allie. Are you leaving? Thank you. Save your patriotic for the 4th of July. So golf cars, I'm going to do it now. So if anybody wants to make it for the 4th of July, because 4th of July is less than a month away. Oh, you go to Phoenix a lot, Sheila? We should meet up. We should go Dollar Tree shopping in Phoenix together. Where's your dad? I don't know. It's as honest an answer as I can give you. I have no idea where my dad is. I'm not even sure if he's alive. Can you cook well? Oh my goodness, Sharon. I should scream out, hey, honey, am I a good cook?
Absolutely.
I'm a really good cook. I think the reason I'm a good cook is I'm really not scared to try anything. I'm also an artist, you guys. So I do a lot of paintings, and someday on this video, I'll show you the paintings. If you guys, actually, I'll turn this way. Can you guys see the stained glass windows over there? Those stained glass windows? Sorry, the dining room's a mess. I did those stained glass windows. So I've do a lot of stained glass, and I do a lot of painting. And so I always feel like people that are more on the artistic side, sometimes autistic as well, just a little crazy in the head, we do really well at cooking, because I just think for me, it's an art form. I love to cook. I love to mess with the flavors and all that stuff. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, it keeps life interesting. I love anything beachy and boho. Okay, Amy. So I do have a ton of boho. My biggest problem, you guys, is just so everybody understands, I'm doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday uploads, and then I do a lot of bonuses. So the time that it takes to do the crafts and all that and do the filming and so on and so forth and edit it and get it uploaded, it ends up being like a full-time job right now. And I'm really trying to get to the point where I can upload the night before so it's not delayed getting up there. I increased my internet speed actually for all of this too. So I'm working on having them scheduled for an absolute specific time. What gave you the idea for the channel? Okay, super good question, Teresa. My grandchildren, my oldest daughter and my 3 grandsons were out visiting last year in August. And my daughter lives in Iowa, and there's not a lot of Dollar Trees, and she loves the Dollar Tree. And she was watching Dollar Tree hauls on YouTube. So she comes out here and like literally brings an extra suitcase so we can go shopping so she can get it home. So she's like, we go out, we do an all-day Dollar Tree thing. I'm not kidding you. I probably spent $350 at the Dollar Tree. She probably spent, $100 plus. And we came home, and she's like, you should really film this, Mom, and do a haul. And I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, no, Mom, like they do this on YouTube, da, 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 da. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. And I said, well, let's do it. Like, while you're here, I know nothing about YouTube. I know nothing about editing a thing. I know nothing about any of this. And my other daughter was there, who's more technical savvy. So we filmed it, and it was like, it's so bad. If you go back to my very first videos, they're so bad, but I think everybody's are. So we filmed it, but then what happened was one of my grandsons is like, yeah, Bella, that's never going to go anywhere. And we named it Bella's Bargains because my grandkids call me Bella. So it all started because of my daughter who watched YouTube and said, Mom, you should do it. And if you know me from my personal life, I'm not scared of a microphone. I could get it on stage with 2 million people. I have no fear factor. I don't get nervous. So it's kind of a perfect fit for me. And I really don't edit. I kind of go on and do what it is and then upload it. The only editing I have to do is to, change speeds and put in titles or whatever. So anyway, I hope that was enough. So let's see. I always forget to tell you that the song I would like you to sing, the song I want you to sing is Fire and Desire by Rick James. I know you're cracking up. Fire and Desire by Rick James. I will look at it. Oh, Danny, hi. Did your guy like the boiled peanuts? So Wanda, he hasn't tried them yet. Literally, he hasn't been home. He was gone for a day and a half. So he came home, got home, and bam, we went out as soon as he got home last night. So he hasn't tried them yet. Good answer, guy. Yeah, Sharon, that was gonna most creative women in the world. Women. Oh, if you're talking about me, thank you very much. No, I'm not, but thank you very much. Oh, Sheila, seriously, you should let me know when you're coming into Phoenix. I would absolutely meet you and go shopping with you. I absolutely would. I think that would be hysterical. If any of you ever come to Arizona, I would go to the Dollar Tree with you. I have a haul actually right now that I need to film. It's because I got some amazing stuff this weekend. It's hot enough in Georgia. I'm sure it is. Okay, well, thank you, Jean. I'm glad I decided to go for it too. Your crafts have an awesome, and you have an awesome personality. Thank you. I do want you guys to know, I look at other crafters. Just don't get me wrong. I could do anything that those other crafters are doing. I paint. I'm pretty artistic. But what I decided for this channel was going to be way better to help everybody be able to create something and not have to have a garage shelf full of tools and paints and stains and all that, and really have the ability to create something fairly simple. And because I think it's super good for the soul and very rewarding for everybody when they can create things. And the Dollar Tree is so cheap to go buy this stuff. And I do like to give you these ideas that just aren't normal. And I have yet to see another channel where they're taking the stuff straight from the Dollar Tree and making it something, like up in the corner up there. I just did that Make It Happen box right up. I can't do this. Right up there. Do you guys see right up there in the corner? I just made that like last week on B Week, right? And that's just taking the 2 boxes and putting them together. Just doing those things, I really prefer to keep it that way. I'm never going to get too difficult in my crafts because I think this is missing out there in YouTube land. I do think it's missing out there. I think everybody's trying to redo. What I don't understand is going to the Dollar Tree and buying the signs just to paint them. Go get wood. I don't understand that. I think their signs are really cute, a lot of them, and I just like to upscale stuff. Okay. All right, let's see. Beth is wanting me to start a DT Hall channel. Christy, you should do it. With all the crap she buys, I can only imagine my comments on each item. So we'll see. I believe well, don't make any funny effing comments. Did you guys, my effing ham? That one apparently, I think I offended a few people. So I'm sorry if I ever offend you. That's not my intention. I happen to be very comedic, and the things I don't say might shock you all, but like I thought the effing ham was okay. But anyway, how tall is your guy and his name? All right. Kate, can I tell him your name, honey? Okay. So his name is Marcus. Marcus. His name is Marcus. And he is not 6 foot. He's 5'11". 5'11"? 5'11". Do you guys want to hear a really funny story though? When I became a widow and then, blah, blah, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be open up to meeting somebody else. I was still fairly young. And so I said a little prayer to God and I said, hey, God, can you do me a favor? I'd like a man over 6 foot, over the age of 60, and no children under the age of 18. And I'm not kidding you. Like the next day I met him and he was 44, 5'11", and had a 15-year-old. And I was like, so God has a sense of humor. Thank goodness, which is why I think he gave me one. So, all right, thank you, Sharon, says the channel is amazing. You sing and him tap dance at your wedding. Okay, well, we only get him to tap dance when he's had a couple of drinks in him anymore. He doesn't have any tap shoes that fit him anymore. He still can. He just doesn't, like, where do you tap dance as an adult? I don't know. Anyway. Maybe you shouldn't start a channel. No, Christy, go ahead and start a channel. You know what'll happen if anybody doesn't like what they see on your channel, they won't be there. I've had a couple of haters. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then don't be here. It's totally fine. Thanks, Diana. You know what? I really wish that Dollar Tree. I think I'm the only person on YouTube that is only Dollar Tree. I don't show hauls from any other places. And let me tell you, I get some good deals, but I don't show them. I really wanted to keep it very specific, and I'm like thinking I should contact Dollar Tree at some point and say, hey, I am the only channel I think that is everything Dollar Tree. And that means everything I use. You guys see it, like everything I use. I don't even redo anything in my house and put it on the video because it's, yeah. So I don't know. I wish they would sponsor me. Oh, and thanks, Sheila. I hope I explained it enough for you guys when I'm doing the crafts. I know that's also different. I think I'm the only one that actually pulls up my crafts before you see the video and talks about them. So I'm going to tell you the reason I do that. It's like teaching. Let's see. One of you out there is a teacher. Can't remember who right now. But it is like teaching, and I think the visuals really help. So if I show you the craft and talk about what I'm doing on it, and then you see the video, I think it really helps you understand how to do it. I know a lot of people do voiceovers. I'm really not big on the voiceovers. I asked you guys. Most of you said no. So I'm going to stick with the way I do it. And I think visually holding it, talking about it, and telling you guys about it, I think that's more helpful. That's how I would want to see it. That's when I was, in school and a kid, the visual was always better. So I think the 2-step, you see it, let me talk about it, and then show you how I made it. Anyway, just love your channel. It means a lot. Thank you, Sharon. I love it when you guys say, it's like waiting for an old friend to call. I feel like that with you guys. The weirdest thing for me, though, is you guys all know what I look like. I have no idea what you guys look like. I'm like, I don't know. From your little picture, I get something, but that's, that's about it. So what are mollies, Cracker Jack? How many mollies you use? LOL. Do you mean like drinks? It's the wall. I do love this wall. Absolutely love this wall. And Cheryl, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the channel. The way you do your crafting videos is perfect. Thank you. Is it Jackie? I'm assuming it's Jackie, Cracker Jackie, which is a super cute name, by the way. I love that name. I wish I had thought about singing Crafty Crafter, so I would have made that my YouTube channel, but I don't know. Bella's Bargains is great. So by the way, when I talked about starting the channel, how I started the channel, so I have this one grandson. You guys probably, some of you watched it when the grandson was on, when he was my co-host. He's so cute. That's still Zaniac. So his older brother is Ezekiel, and I call him Zekazoid. I did the piano duet with him at the end of one of the videos. So Zeke is like, he secretly tells his cousin, my granddaughter, like, yeah, Bella's never going to make it on YouTube. Like, she just said, blah, blah, blah. So every time my numbers jump, I'm like, hey, Zeke, see, guess how many followers I got now? And he'll be like, yeah, that's good, Bella. That's good. And I'm like, no, you didn't think I could get there. So it sort of, I kind of got challenged to then really push for it. And if you go back to my earlier videos, I started in August, but I didn't really hone in on doing videos until I moved into this house, which was in November. So technically it's only been like 7 months that I'd like literally been doing the channel. And then the singing, opening it with a song, I didn't start until just a couple months ago. And the reason that happened was because I sing constantly. I'm like, I walk around my cats. They know that I sing constantly because I sing to them. And so what I do is I thought I need a niche. I need something that's different than everybody else. And so that's what it is. And you guys seem to like it. So that's why I do the singing, because it's a niche and you have to have a niche to be successful. I would love to see your craft stash one day. Lori, I'm going to tell you right now, it's in a closet. And not a very big closet, just a double door closet. I have one spare bedroom in this house. Well, there's two. I take that back. There's two. I have 2 spare bedrooms. So, and we're still going through the garage. Eventually my craft stash will all be in the garage. For right now, it's in this spare bedroom. I'll show you some. I don't really care about that. If you have another wall, I will send you a picture and everybody can send you a real picture of ourselves and then you will know who we are and what we look like. I like that idea, Wanda. You guys should send me a photo of yourselves and then I'll have this little notebook of my YouTube community. That would be fun. But if you did that, I would only want photos that were, like I don't want your perfect little Kodak moments. Like give me a photo of really who you are, like who you are. Like this is who I am, you guys. When I get on the video and I'm in a robe and I have no makeup on and it's left over here, this is who I am. You guys are I'm not scared of who I am. So you're totally getting who I am. I wear lipstick like this every day. Oh, by the way, Dollar Tree eyelashes. I'm so in love with these now, you guys. In love with the Dollar Tree eyelashes. Now it's like, yeah. Let's see if you did a picture. Okay, so one, I like I like the idea of you guys sending me a picture. If you ever move, you need to take that wall with you. I know. If I ever move, I probably won't take the wall. I would probably and I'm not probably going to move for this is our retirement. This is it. This is where we go. So Jeanette, thank you. I'm so glad that you love my channel. Queens, New York. Wow. Do you have a New York accent? I also want to know how you guys talk. Who was it who messaged me the other day? Christy, you have a Southern accent, and I'm laughing. Because every time I read her messages now, I hear it in a Southern accent. And so, like, from Jeanette, do you have like a Queens accent? Because I love those. I think they're amazing. Thanks, Mary. I'm glad you like the wall. Wall screw anchors. Oh, those plastic things you put. The wall before the screw. Okay, so Molly's, I got you. See, for me, a Molly is a drink. No, we didn't put those in. And again, mostly because we were testing it out at first. It seemed really fine, and we used super long screws. And because they're actually resting on each other, it's kind of like a building block, like they're on each other. Love my singing. Thank you. I love to sing. So there's that. Why'd you start a channel? Oh, Teresa, I kind of went through that a little bit. My daughter was here from Iowa. We went Dollar Tree shopping. She doesn't have a ton of Dollar Trees out there. And she was like, Mom, you should do a YouTube channel because they do YouTube hauls on thing. If you go back into my videos, they're still all up there. You could go back and see my very first video. It's so bad. Like it's filmed this way because I didn't remember. I didn't know, and then I found out you have to turn your camera this way. So, and I've learned so much since I've been doing this. But it's kind of a lot of work sometimes. Wow, just tuned in. It is beautiful, even better than I thought it would be. Okay, so Dawn, can you see? I'm going to get up one more time. I know most of you have seen it, but this is the wall in its entirety. I can't really see. I couldn't do this on my phone because YouTube won't let me yet till I have 1,000 subscribers. But can you see it? It's all crates. Oh wait, did you guys notice on my coffee table? It's all my crafts. Yeah, I'm so in love with my wall. And my guy, he's like, I could just sit here and stare at it for hours because there's so many things up there. So thank you. I'm glad you really like it. I totally love it. And we have so many family heirlooms on here too. Like I said, like family Bibles and stuff like that, and pictures of, loved ones that have passed on. And anyway, so it's fun. Okay. I love the way you are so real. Thanks, Jeanette. I really am. I'm not kidding. Anybody that knows me, let's see, Nancy is a good friend of mine. I don't know if Nancy's still on here. She'll tell you this is exactly who I am. Nothing changes. And let's see, how do you watch the TV and the wall is there? Oh, well, so there's a couch. There's a couch. There's a couch and then the TV. So we sit on the couch. Do you have a favorite item on your wall? So let's see. Do I have a favorite item on the wall? I mean, like if I had to run and grab something, I'd probably, yeah, I don't really. Oh, let's see, that's something I made too. Dollar Tree, that was one of my crafts, right? Dollar Tree greenery. Is there something that I would grab from my wall? There's another Dollar Tree craft that I made. That's one of my daughters. It's my granddaughter. So I would probably grab the family Bible. I mean, if I had to grab one thing, so it would be the family Bible. It was my mom's Bible is probably what I would grab. Just because that would be the only thing that would be important that I needed to make sure that my kids got. So I think that's it. But like in this, I should show you guys this too. In this cabinet, I collect like old china and stuff, I guess, pottery. If anybody knows what Roseville is, I have a couple Roseville pieces in there. So I used to have a wall that was the entire room was like a wallpaper border, but it was all antique plates. So I still have them. I'm going to use some of them and do that in my dining room / office. You're not using it as a dining room. Okay, let's see. Do you have a favorite? Show the wall again, or did that level of the wall? How long did that take you? It took a day to put all the crates up. It took me. It's still not done with the wall because, like I said, like wherever there's empty spots like that, I'm still going to hang photos. I'm actually going to hang photos on the wall in the blank spaces. So, no focus on the wall more than TV. Oh, here you're talking about. I got you, Sharon. It's where my thing was. Is that better? Thanks, Sharon. Okay, I got you now. You look shorter than 5'8". How tall is he? I am. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a tall girl. I've always been a tall girl. I am tall. Okay, I'm tall and hippie, a little chunky, but it's okay. He is 5'11". You were doing such a great job for your first live. Thank you. I was a little nervous, actually. I was like, not nervous. I shouldn't say that. I wasn't nervous. I was really concerned because I haven't done a live before, so I was concerned that it wasn't going to work right. I was just fearful of the technology of it, but everything went fine. So. I tried wall decor with a few dresser drawers. Oh yeah. And it turned into the cat's jungle gym. Okay. So where are my cats? Boji, kitty, 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 kitty. So literally we put all the crates on the wall and my big fat cat, Boji, he's named for Okoboji, Iowa. Boji Bear, I call him. And he's a jerk, by the way. So, but he wants to crawl onto and into everything. So he thought he was going to climb the wall. There's Friday. Here comes Friday. This is my cat. Come here, Friday. This is my cat, Friday. And I adopted him on Friday the 13th. And I named him Friday because, it's a long story, but my late husband used to give me 13 roses every time he sent me flowers because he thought it was good luck. And then I was adopting, such a long story. But anyway, I got him on Friday the 13th, and I felt like it was some omen that I was supposed to have him. And he was a wild kitty, and he's a little skittish. He loves us to death, but he's skittish. But he doesn't jump into things. Hold on, like this one. Then there's Fatso. This is little Fatso, Boji Bear. Boji. And Boji is such a pretty kitty, but you're such a jerk, aren't you? And he's big boy. You're a big boy, aren't you? You're a big boy. Yes, you are. So he tried desperately to go up on the wall. But then when I started putting stuff in it, then he stopped, Jackie. So, but at first he thought like, oh yeah. And we have a thing in our bedroom where he can go up high because cats love to go up high. Okay, let's see. No. Yeah, it feels like a community. It does feel like a community. I totally agree. And curvy, not chunky. Why I like chunky, Sharon. Chunky bars are good. I've always been a bigger girl, and I'm really not. I'm happy with it. I'm pretty confident, so it's like, it is what it is. And I always say, I told my girls all their lives, I'm like, you know what? Now I have Boji hair all over me. And like, where did my thing go? Oh, there it goes. I told my kids, I'm like, not everybody buys the same size house. You know, we don't all like the same things. So you don't have to fit into some cookie cutter. They're just, you know, whatever. It's, yeah. So, oh, you have a black cat named Obama, and we just got two little brothers, Bernie and Joe. That's good. That's very good, Chrissy. I like that. Yeah, I love Cheryl. I love Siamese. My favorite animal as a child was a Siamese cat, Mimi, and Chocolate. I'm sorry, I had Chocolate as an adult. I had a cat named Mimi. I think Siamese are so pretty and they're so smart. Curvy girl gets guys. Yes, I've never had a problem, Sharon. Let's just say that, and I've never had a problem getting good-looking men. So I always think, 20 cats. Teresa, can we call you the crazy cat lady? Are you the crazy cat lady with 20 cats? Okay, so Teresa, I just have to ask, are they all inside? Are your cats all inside? So Teresa on here says she has, I don't know if you guys are reading all these at the same time I am. I don't really know how this works. So she says she has 20 cats and kittens. And, oh, hi, Mimi Sparkles. Mimi Sparkles is new. She says we're kindred spirits. Maybe we should go check out her channel. I just went on it really quickly. Okay, 20 cats and kittens. I have to know, Teresa. Are they inside? Are they outside? So, like, because to me that sounds like litter box hell. I'm not kidding. But if they're indoor outdoor, then your litter box thing isn't as big a thing. So I don't know. I'm just curious. I love cats. Absolutely love them. But I've never had a long-haired cat like Boji, and so the hair is something new. This house happens to have all hardwood or tile floors or whatever they are. It's a tile that looks like hardwood. Does that make sense? I don't know what it is. Anyway, so it's easier to get the hair up. So anyway, way too many cats. Yeah. Oh, Mimi, do you know Danny from Choose My Adventure? Mimi just found me. And she said we're kindred spirits. So I just went on there really briefly this morning, Mimi. I haven't gone back on because I was doing other stuff today, but I'll go back on and check out your channel. I think it's really funny, you guys, in the YouTube community. I don't know how many of you go on and watch other channels like I do. If somebody else comes on and they're a channel, and because there's a lot of subbing, like Allie from, I should have said that, Allie. I don't know if you're still here. I think you left. And I can't scroll down on the things, can I? Anyway, she has a channel. And I'll watch her channel. So, but you can't. For me, it's so hard to watch a ton of channels because it's so much time, and I'm trying to do this one. So, but there's some that are really good, and it's funny because ones that I initially liked and I watched, and now I don't. And one of the reasons that I don't is because if I send a message, it was never responded to. And I know that as if this thing keeps growing and growing, it'll be harder. But I've already thought about all this. Like, I know how I will get through messages, and I'll make it really clear to everybody, like, okay, so this is the day that I'm going to answer messages or whatnot. So anyway, let's see. Anyone need one? Teresa's trying to give cats away. Danny, I know you love your DT. Okay. Oh, while Danny's on here. So if you guys watched, you know that I got a box from Danny, a surprise box. And I would love for you guys to do that. That would be so amazing. I haven't opened it yet because I'm actually going to open it on while I'm filming. So she sent me a box full of goodies to do a craft with, but I can only use said I can use stuff. Anyway, it's going to be a super good challenge because I'm going to open it and on the fly make a craft. So this will be fun. But if you guys want to do that, it'd be great. So I'm doing that on Wednesday, which Rita's not on here, is she? Because Rita, I'm also doing the Rita wanted a watermelon craft. I think I'm going to do a couple of them on that day. And then, gosh darn it, who asked me to do one of my Instapot recipes. So that's also being done on that day. And something else, but I can't remember right now. I didn't bring my notebook with me. Sorry. Anyway, so, okay, what's really a good idea? You're stealing it. The wall? Are you stealing the wall, Mimi? Let's see, where am I? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to read these. So, oh, you can't wait to meet him. So thank you, Teresa. I'm glad I found happiness again. I'm a firm believer that God, I have more than one child, so I love all my children. So I think the heart is open to as much love capacity as we allow it to have. And my guy Marcus is so sweet and he's so understanding. And obviously, Grandpa, there's pictures up here for the kids, and I have pictures of John everywhere, and he's just very, very understanding. He's really, really nice about it. But I always say I was there for the end of his life, but he's not going to be here for the end of mine. And so I've found somebody, and he's amazing. He's really, really great. And it's so completely different. My late husband was 17 years older than me, and Marcus is 10 years younger than me. So I have 27 years different between my husbands. Girl, I got this. I'm just, anyway. So it's really different, but I was open to it, and I am very, very happy. Very happy. All right. So is that you and Marcus in the picture above? Yes, that's Marcus right there. Yeah. Is that a good picture of, I don't even know if that's a really good picture of him. He sings karaoke too. That's how we met at karaoke night. That's Marcus. It's not a great picture of him. He's super beautiful okay. So I tell him all the time, like, you're so beautiful, because he has such an amazingly handsome face. But what I say to him, I said, God brought you into my life because God did such a beautiful piece of art that he wanted to make sure he gave it to somebody that would appreciate it every day. So I was like, you're only with me because God wanted his art to be appreciated. So I look at him every day, and he's very, very beautifully chiseled. Our friend says it's a face chiseled by the gods. And he really does have just an incredibly beautiful, he's just a very handsome man, but he's also inside very handsome, and he's funny, and we just have a lot of fun together. We're the same kind of weird, is what they say. Yeah, thank you, Wanda. I think he is too. We didn't have to wait for 1,000 subscribers. You mean for the live, Crack Jackie? Oh, you mean to see him? Well, but you haven't seen him. Like, you didn't get to see his head of hair, which is gorgeous. He's got that little beautiful salt and pepper hair. Men go up to him and go, dude, you're so lucky. You have such nice hair. So I'm like, we were at the bar one night. This is a true story. It was so rude, but it was funny. And I laugh at things. I think whatever. So this guy walks outside. We were sitting outside, and this guy, I don't know who he was. He wasn't anybody that's there. And I say bar. You guys have to understand. This is it's like a small town hangout. It's like a restaurant bar kind of. Well, not really. It's a bar, but they serve food there. Anyway, it's not what it sounds like when I just say we're at the bar. So this guy walks outside, and he and I are sitting there, and the guy walks out, and he says, you're really pretty, but you do know that your guy's better looking than you. And I was like, dude, and I went, yeah, I do. That's how good I am. I was like, so anyway, but it doesn't matter. His looks don't matter. He's just really a phenomenally nice guy. He's a sweetheart. He'll be kissing me after this because I said such nice things about him. Okay. So finally you told his name and show a picture of Marcus. Do you guys want to know a funny story? Sharon Marcus, subscriber here. She's so sweet. Such a sweet lady. She's one that won last week. Your flip-flop brief is going out in the mail tomorrow, Sharon. So she sends me a message, and she goes like, so are you ever going to tell us the name of your guy? Like, you just say my guy. What's his name? And I laughed, and I was like, Sharon, it's hysterical that you asked that, because your name is Sharon Marcus. And then I was like, did she telepathically know somehow? So she asked me, and I was like, oh, that's so funny. So I told her, I was like, his name's Marcus. I'm like, it's not, I don't know why I don't say it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, but you guys will meet him when I hit 1,000 subscribers, and you'll like him. He's very funny. So he sits down in the stool when before, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, whatever. And he starts talking to the thing, and he goes, okay, guys, so yeah, Amy can't be here today. She's not going to make it. So I'm the fill-in. He's like talking to the computer I should have videoed it. So cute. He's just a fun guy. So, all right. Okay. I like the way you say my guy. Well, he is my guy. My guy, my guy, my guy. Yeah, thanks. I kind of like it too. I probably won't say Marcus a ton. Even still, I'll probably still say my guy. I don't know. It's like you say my kids, right? You say my kids, you say my mom, you say my dad, you say my grandkids. So I just like my guy was okay. Besides it, if anybody tunes into my channel, they're not going to have an idea who Marcus is, right? You people that are here, on a regular basis. But for the ones that, if you look at how many views, it's more, I'm getting views that aren't subscribers. When I look up my analytics, I don't know how much you guys want to know about YouTube, but when I look up my analytics, it shows like how many of them are watching that are subscribers and how many aren't, and blah blah blah. It's more non-subscribers than subscribers that watch, and I think that's just people they don't want to subscribe to channels and be notified, and so whatever. You need to be called your Amy Army. Oh yeah, you guys could be my Amy Army. I don't think I need an army. Why don't I just call you my friends? Can't I? Just say my friends out there in YouTube land, my YouTube community. I don't know. It is really interesting though. I feel like at some point, when I get like, I don't know how many of you are on Facebook, but on Facebook it's a little bit easier to, because you can like share pictures and stuff like that. Beth never says your name. That's funny, Chrissy. She calls me my babe. Well, unless I'm in trouble. Everyone around here knows I'm babe, LOL. I call mine babe too. Actually, you know what? He can hear me. Well, he's watching in there. I'm sure he's watching. I call him Lover Lambs or my burly bear. He's burly, really hairy, burly, and I'm calling him my burly bear. Yeah, I rarely call him Marcus. I don't know why, but anyway, yeah. So it's funny. A lot of times we don't use the names of our spouse. We'll say babe, honey, dear, sweetheart. He says sweetheart a lot. Do any of you get called sweetheart by your significant other? And he'll be like, I love you, sweetheart. And when he first started saying it, I was like, it sounds so, I don't know. It sounds like we're in an old time movie. But then it became very endearing. So now I like it when he says sweetheart. It's just cute. It's different. Nobody ever says sweetheart, I don't think. Anyway, okay, where are we at? Oh my gosh, you guys, how long have we been on here? Have we been on that long? It's time to go. That was an hour. Wow, that went by fast. Okay, there's still a lot of you here. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, does your husband say sweetheart? Oh, see, maybe, but not many people do. Not many people do. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. So before I leave, I'm going to say I'm so shocked. None of you asked me what I used to do. None of you asked me like anything too personal. It was all about my guy. Like, okay. Anyway, so this was really fun. Thank you so much. I hope you guys liked it. If it works out well, let me know, and maybe we'll do another. And Boo. I like Boo too. I always say to him, you do you, Boo. Who doesn't say that though, right? Oh, and Honey. Honey's good. Thanks, Cheryl. It has been a blast. I really had a lot of fun. So you guys, I like Wanda's idea. Maybe we should have you guys send me photos and I'll do a little, my YouTube family tree. It can become a thing. Actually, probably one of the next wall reveals that I'm going to do is the wall that's just off to the side over here. And I am going to paint a family tree and put all of my family photos on it. So that will be a reveal. And I will probably do a little video of me painting the wall, but I'm not a whole bunch, but just to show you guys it's just another one of my design things. Anyway, okay, so another one says sweetheart. Maybe sweetheart's more common than I thought. Okay, guys, thanks, Yvette. I'm glad that you guys liked the live. Thank you all so very, very much. I feel more comfortable about this now. I can't wait till I can get off of my laptop. I'm going to pull it back one more time to give you guys one more shot of the wall. And just so you know, I think on Tuesday's video, I'm actually going to do I'm going to do a video of the wall and scan it and show you guys it just a little closer, if that makes sense. Just so you guys can see some of the many Dollar Tree things that are on that wall. There's a lot of them. Okay, guys, thanks. I'm going to sign off. Thanks, Sharon. God bless you too. God bless you all. You know what I say. Have a great day, great week, a great life. And from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. I love you guys so much. And we will see you on Tuesday for Totally Easy Tuesday. And don't forget to send in those requests for songs if you have them. Thanks, guys. Bye.